good things come to those who wait. Give me a heart and a thumbs up when you get here, and share the show. Share it to the group, share it all over. We got some great guests. We got some great conversation, and we're going to get into some things tonight. Okay? Let me say, because we got some guests, and there we are. So I have these two lovely gentlemen. Who wants to introduce themselves first?
Kenny, you sir? Yes, come on, man. All right, so listen, how y'all doing? I'm sure y'all already know me. I mean, hopefully, you do. But for the ones who don't, I'm Ryan Dunstan from Hometown Lenders. I am a community outreach coordinator with them. I have a podcast. It's called the Ryan Dunstan Podcast. Words from a Humble King.
No, commercial. Y'all know how we do. We got people training in. So you're going to click that off. Click the ones that's red off. Click the other one that's red.
Hey, Mom.
Now click the one with him again. Y'all know how we do. Come on.
Yeah, because I was listening to shot.
Progression, not perfection. That's all that matters. Y'all already know.
Everything live, Mom. All right. So
everything is live. We here. We just everywhere.
So I mean, listen. I'm Ryan Dunstan, man, and community outreach coordinator, Hometown Lenders podcast. Ryan Dunstan Podcast. Words from a Humble King. I'm a father. I'm a husband, and I am a friend to Kenny. That's gonna take it on now.
Oh no, thank you, Ryan. What's going on? My name is Kenneth Wilson. I am the founder and CEO of Black Squirrel Media, and also the founder and CEO of Men of Stature Men's Group. Again, also father, husband, and we're gonna have a good time tonight.
Yeah, I think so. This is gonna be a deep conversation. Yeah. Listen, I don't expect this to hit home for many, but it's just a conversation, right? I'm throwing it out there, and I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about it. So I have a theory, that we're gonna talk about. But before we do, Candace. Please, for my podcast, introduce yourself.
Mm-hmm. Hi, I am Candice, also known as Miss Vibrations. I am the owner of Candicoatedsecrets Talk Show, which is live every Wednesday at 8 o'clock on Facebook, and I also have a Facebook group as well, and you can find me on YouTube too.
YouTube.
Yes, right. we on everything.
I know that's right.
We on everything over here, okay?
So
I'm excited tonight.
Yes.
I'm really, really excited. You guys, let me know. Give us a heart of thumbs up if you get here. Let me know if you can hear us, okay? Yeah. We getting it together. And I forgot the last instruction, but we're going to slide that over once it slide this stuff at the bottom of the screen. Y'all know. Hold on. Go get something to drink.
Yeah, we make it work.
While we getting into it, right here. Boop. That's how you do
comments.
And we're back. You understand? But
we got 3 platforms running right now.
Yeah,
right? We got Black Squirrel Media running. We got the Ryan Dunstan Podcast running, Candicoatedsecrets running. So please bear with us as we do this because this is a deep conversation. We really wanted everybody to be able to tune into it.
Yeah.
And hopefully it reaches the ones that it's supposed to reach. I'm not saying this for everybody, but we really want to tap into some real things that real people are really dealing with. So.
And you also know when the Lord is present and stuff like that, or what you believe in, the devil always trying to create a distraction, a delay, and we didn't have plenty of them. So, but we moving right on here. Like you said, it's not going to be with everybody. Like as he likes to say, positive ain't popular. You understand? Yeah. I love that. Yeah. So
the topic.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
The topic for the day, right? So the topic is spiritual schizophrenia, right? So I figured, because I want to get you guys' take before I say anything on what you think that means to you. Okay. But I'm going to read the definition of schizophrenia, right? Because I want to create a difference between what I'm talking about, my theory, and what the facts are, right? Because I don't want to claim to be something that I'm not. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a counselor. I just, I'm a humble king that's just kind of living, getting through life and trying my best to get to next levels and be as great as I can be. But every level you go, every level brings new devils. Right? So, spiritual schizophrenia, I'm going to read the definition of the real definition of schizophrenia, okay?
Well, all right, so you guys, make sure you put in the comments, what do you think when you hear spiritual schizophrenia? Yeah. Give us a thumbs up and let us know you hear, we're going to get into something.
All right, so the real definition is a long-term mental disorder of a type involving a breakdown in the relation between thought, emotion, and behavior leading to faulty perceptions, inappropriate actions, and feelings, withdraw from reality and personal relationships into fantasy and delusion, and sense of mental fragmentation. All right, now there is a lot of connection to my theory and the facts. Okay, the real definition of schizophrenia. So, Kenny, I want to get your take on it. What do you think that means to you? Spiritual schizophrenia.
Okay, we're going deep with it. If we're talking about spiritual schizophrenia, the first thing I think about, like you said, going back to that disconnect, from the spirit and the flesh. I think it starts there, and then breaking down from what that leads to from that disconnect. So as we're talking from, like I said, everything that involves in our life, our lifestyle, our thought processes, our perception of how we view even God, our spiritual walk, and everything that comes along with that as well too. So as it begins to break down, you begin to look for different things in different places.
Sure.
You pick up on different things from the world, your peoples, your family, wherever it comes from.
Yeah.
And so from there, you begin to form your own reality, perception, whatever it is.
Exactly.
And so as this goes deeper and deeper, like I said, we're talking about schizophrenia, as it goes deeper and deeper, the further you get from reality. Your brain begins to manifest certain things that may not be there.
Absolutely.
And like real schizophrenia, we're talking about you can hear things, you can actually feel things, physical touch and stuff like that as well too. So imagine that on the spiritual level.
Exactly.
You begin to manifest all this stuff that may not be present, may not be there, and it's definitely not from God.
Without question.
So I'll start there because we can go real.
Absolutely. I think we're gonna get there. To be honest with you, but Candace, what do you think spiritual schizophrenia means?
When I think of spiritual schizophrenia, I feel like it's like an inner battle where trying to decipher the good from the bad, ego from God, things like that, and just following that intuition, even when we have like that gut feeling, whether it's right or wrong, where even when you're growing, you're battling. You battle yourself. You're battling your past programs. You're battling your belief systems that came to you, that everything, because we're taught everything. Yeah. So you have to unlearn those dysfunctional behaviors, and when trials and tribulations come, you are handling them in different ways than what you would. That makes you battle because you over here like, I'm ready to go punch you in your face, and God over here like, pray about it, let me deal with it. You like, hold on. So I think it's like a spiritual warfare.
Yeah. Oh man, she hit it. Spiritual warfare. Right now, this is the thing. To me, spiritual schizophrenia is exactly that. It's spiritual warfare because your past is the parent of your future, right? And it's also the parent of your pain and your current moments, right? So whatever you experienced in your past, you look at everything, through that lens. Every piece of pain you ever felt builds you to look at whatever reality you build from that, if that makes any sense, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's not necessarily the reality. That's not true reality.
It's not.
Right? So if I'm hurt in a particular way from my past, and every year or however much pain I've ever dealt with, as I grow now, I have to unlearn those things, right? So I'm constantly battling with the old me.
Yeah.
So the new me, as I try to evolve, constantly wrestles and plays tug of war with the me that got hurt in the past, right? And I try my best not to process through the pain, but sometimes it's subconscious, right? Now, this definition of schizophrenia references emotions that dictate your reality.
Yes.
That is what we all go through. Am I wrong? Right? I mean,
say that again.
The original definition of schizophrenia references emotions,
okay,
right, that create a delusion in your reality. Mm-hmm. Right? Now, I've always been the one to say when you're in mud, all you can see is mud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's sort of like that. But whatever you've been through in your past, however many times you got hurt and whatever way you got hurt, when you're trying to become something different, you gotta fight with him.
Yes.
Right? So I have to fight with the young boy that's in me and wilding out a little bit because of what he went through, right? So when someone comes to me and with pure actions and with a pure heart, it's hard for me to receive that person because of what happened to me in my past. Yeah. So I'm telling myself, okay, self, do I embrace this relationship or do I step back because I'm hurting? Do you see what I'm saying? Now, everybody has blacked out before, right? That's a different you.
Yeah, it sounds like we all have schizophrenia.
Spiritual. I'm gonna say spiritual. I'm not gonna say everyone has schizophrenia. That's not what I'm saying at all. But
y'all hold up. Y'all know what we saying. Y'all know what we saying. You
right?
hear me?
But the thing is, fighting with that in your head as you try to become can sometimes make you make choices that you are not supposed to make, and you end up having to deal with the consequences of those choices. And you wrestle with that me even more.
Yeah.
But think about that fight within your head.
Right.
Think about what that looks like and what that means.
Yes.
That's layered in itself.
Yes.
Think about fighting one person. You got one person in front of you. You think you're squaring up with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you get hit over here. You get hit over here. You're like, I don't see nobody. What's going on? The trauma, the layers
Yes.
begin to compile.
Yes.
So like you said, even you said, as we're fighting through it, sometimes we don't even know what we're fighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or we think we're fighting one thing, but our brain, we've managed that we got something totally different over here. We think, okay, I got this. But then it's like, wait, this popped up. I remember this. I felt this before.